Black Power was good. How y'all doing? I still don't fully have my voice back. Lost it yesterday out there at the King Day Parade and Festival. Some of y'all might have seen us march in the parade, and we most definitely appreciate all the love y'all was giving us. It was clear that we either get love or we get hate, but we got way more love, so we appreciate y'all. We look forward to hopefully meeting more of y'all and having y'all come on out and build with us, because again, it's not just about the coalition. It's not just about claiming Africa Town, but it's about these very real issues of our people once again being under an effort of pushing us towards extinction right now. I included the link once again. There's over 50-something people that's being killed by police already out here in L.A. The LAPD is most definitely proving that they want you dead. One brother was shot down over on 40th Place in Walton, and another brother was killed in a wheelchair. So this is a very real issue, y'all, and it's number-wise way more of us than it is them. But because too many of you, allow the threat or the fear of them, what they could do, the consequence to keep you inactive, that's what empowers them. As soon as many more you step up, because you figure all of them weren't, these great killers at first or whatever. They just recruit psychopaths and they train them. So we need more of you with a clear conscience, with courage to come forward and join in our ranks. But we also got other internal issues, as a lot of you know. We lost one of our young angels last week to some madness, some craziness that we have to resolve. But again, you look at a lot of the contributing factors that went into building that, be it mental health, drugs, alcohol, economic poverty, that results in a lot of what folks want to throw on us is black on black crime, but it's the conditions that are engineered. So again, those of you that can help us in that effort, it is needed. We also put a lot more emphasis on this housing crisis, this homelessness crisis. Last year, the so-called homeless count said it was 16,000 homeless black people in L.A., mostly men, a majority of which are down on Skid Row. 60% of the people on Skid Row are black, over 60%. So again, because too many people keep ignoring this and don't look at the reality of how close they are, don't matter how much you making today, the way they cutting people off left and right. I think it was the year before last, Warner Brothers cleaned out they damn near they whole black catalog of people, so that's the thing. Too many brothers and sisters get comfortable because they got a good job or they know a couple people now, but sooner than later they let you know you ain't no different from the rest. So, we did see a good sign yesterday. A lot more people who had kind of been, in the middle as far as what we doing or even against what we doing over the past week or so. They have shown, they starting to see what time it is, and they do understand what we're doing, even though they might not agree with what all we doing. But they know some type of resistance, some type of organizing, strategizing is needed right now. And those of you who we communicated with, exchanged information with, give us a few days or even a week. We will get in contact with you. We about to get out here today, continue to work, go do a Black Power Hour. But also this morning, I had the sheriff's helicopter over me. First, I was out in the streets, headed towards where I'm residing right now. They circled me a couple times while I was walking, but then as I was about to get into the residence, they came back, circled that area again. I got my phone, and of course, they went ahead and took off, but this is consistent with what happens, after big actions. A few years ago, I shared how after Malcolm Xmas, where we honor the great martyr Ilhaj Malik Il-Shabazz, the residence where my family and I was staying was ransacked. And just so happens we did see the person before we left. We thought it was a gardener, but then as we thought back on it, it was very clear that that individual was, you know, casing, waiting for us to leave. But many times, you know, you can follow my social media and you can see where things have happened to us almost immediately after we've had successful actions. But again, we know this is part of what we're doing. As we see many ancestors' lives were taken, we got many comrades today who are still prisoners of this war against us. So, you know, it's just bully, it's terrorists doing what they do, you know, trying to repress us, trying to stop us from moving forward, because they saw how much success we had yesterday, both in the parade and later on Crenshaw and Vernon, right there in front of Kamathi Park, where we had a standoff because of an incident that initiated with the Koreans being in the parade. You know, figure that all the shit we've been having with them, they had the nerve to take a spot in the parade, so we let them know they weren't welcome. And of course, you know, they begged for backup and the police came and whatever, but that's what time it is. So we know some of the things we've been working on might have went a little sour after yesterday, but again, we have to be for us the people, because the shit that's been talked about telling us is not resolving no immediate needs that people got right now to fucking day. You know, people sending us on wild goose-ass chases, you know, not giving us no solid information, not giving us no solid help, which is bullshit. So that's why this shit is continuing. That's why we not going to ease up, lighten up. And, you know, if they want to hold that position of, you know, carrying out this campaign, then we going to continue fighting. And unfortunately, they got Negroes on their side helping them. So we just want y'all to identify what's going on. And too often in revolution, you have to accept Negroes who you might like, who you might be fond of, who you thought you know, or taking that paycheck to help get rid of your ass, not knowing they ass going to be gotten rid of sooner than later too. Soon as the person that they kissing ass, soon as they are out the way and no longer needed, them Negroes not going to be needed no more. But that's what it is. So, you know, there was also an issue of bandos, which has been very big amongst homeless brothers and sisters, seeking refuge, taking claim to vacant property. Some people may be against it, but again, you know, live out here in these conditions and see how sane you remain. See how long you can hold on to Jesus and all these other wild-ass, passive-ass beliefs that's been cultivated in you. You know, people kind of looking at us sideways because over the past week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, one brother was shot in Kamathi Park. The other day, right before we had our Break Bread program, another brother was stabbed. But again, those are all the effects of people living out here in these hellish conditions. So where we're doing our best, the same clowns that now want to look at us, be it the LAPD or folks at City Hall, they part of the damn problem. They part of the reason this shit is happening. So don't look at us for not being successful in dealing with the consequences of y'all bullshit. But, you know, the light is on y'all. The camera's on y'all. So we appreciate those of you that's been helping us. I'm getting a call right now. We got to get up out of here. But we do love y'all. What we doing is for y'all. It's for our future. It's for the babies. It's for the grandchildren that ain't here yet. And future generations. But we need y'all support. Y'all, come on. Black Power.